The reasons why Jesus is not accepted by Jews as the Messiah are complex and deeply rooted in Jewish theology, tradition, and interpretations of Scripture. While Christians believe that Jesus fulfilled prophecies from the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament, Jewish people hold a different understanding of those same prophecies and the role of the Messiah. Here are some of the key reasons for this rejection. Unfulfilled messianic prophecies. Political and spiritual redemption. According to Jewish tradition, the Messiah will usher in an era of universal peace, gather all Jews back to the land of Israel, and rebuild the Third Temple in Jerusalem. Jesus' life did not result in these events. The world did not experience a period of complete peace. The Jews were not ingathered, and the Second Temple was destroyed after his death, not rebuilt. A human, not divine Messiah. Judaism maintains a strict monotheistic belief in a single, indivisible God. The Messiah, in Jewish belief, is a human being, a descendant of King David, who will be a political and spiritual leader. The Christian belief in Jesus as God the Son, or part of a Trinity, is considered a form of idolatry and is incompatible with Jewish theology. The Messiah's role. The Messiah's job is to lead the Jewish people to full observance of the Torah and to establish God's kingdom on earth. Jewish texts state that anyone who claims to be a prophet but contradicts the laws of the Torah is a false prophet. From a Jewish perspective, some of Jesus' teachings, as recorded in the New Testament, appear to contradict or change the Torah's commandments. 2. Divergent interpretations of Scripture. Suffering servant versus conquering king. Many of the passages that Christians point to as prophecies of Jesus' suffering and death, such as those in Isaiah 53, are interpreted differently in Judaism. Jewish scholars often see the suffering servant in Isaiah 53 as a metaphor for the entire nation of Israel, which suffers for the sins of others, not an individual. Mistranslations and context. Some Jewish scholars argue that certain Old Testament verses, cited as prophecies about Jesus, are mistranslations or taken out of their original context. No second coming. The concept of a second coming to fulfill the prophecies that were not completed during the Messiah's first visit is a Christian doctrine. It does not exist in Jewish scripture or tradition. The Jewish understanding is that the Messiah will fulfill all the prophecies in one coming. 3. The nature of God. Oneness and incorporeality. A central tenet of Judaism is the absolute oneness and incorporeality of God. God has no physical form and cannot be a human being. The Christian belief in Jesus as a divine person is therefore a fundamental theological conflict. In short, the Jewish rejection of Jesus as the Messiah is not an oversight of the Old Testament, but a result of a different theological framework and a different reading of the texts. From a Jewish perspective, Jesus did not fulfill the essential criteria for the Messiah, and the Christian understanding of his divinity and role is incompatible with core Jewish beliefs.